Hello there guys and welcome back to 100% Chelsea for the third episode of Chelsea Weekly. And today we don't have that many stories and we don't have any major news stories. But we do have a fair few things to talk about. Just quickly before I get into the video, if you haven't seen it yet, check out yesterday's match preview for the game against Manchester City, which is obviously taking place tonight. Check it out if you haven't seen it. The card will be up there. But yeah, getting into Chelsea Weekly. First story, and just more news on the whole Alexis Sanchez to Chelsea saga. So apparently, and it's been kind of reported by various sources, Alexis Sanchez has put Chelsea on top of his list of clubs to move to in the summer, which is obviously great. If he wants to move, and we want that move, it's a good sign. It's a good sign. There have also been reports that PSG, Juventus, and clubs or a club from China are also interested. But as I said, Sanchez would prefer to stay in London. He feels very settled here, but he still doesn't want to win things. Like I said last week, so it's looking good in that sense. So the price tag, apparently Arsenal have put a price tag on him for around £50 million, which is ridiculously cheap for his qualities. Yes, I know he's 28, but for his qualities and in today's market, £50 million, like that's just over half of what Pogba cost. Sanchez is much better player than Pogba, at least now. So fair enough. I'd pay £50 million, without hesitating at all. But there have also been reports that Arsenal will do everything they can to sell abroad and not sell him to a rival in England. Second story is about Mason Mount, 18-year-old central attacking mid. Obviously in a youth system. He just signed a new 4-year deal, which will obviously time to the club until 2021, which is obviously great. He is the captain of the under-18 side, which is managed by Jody Morris, obviously former player. Mason Mount actually did sign for Chelsea when he was an under-8, so he's been around for an awful long time, which is obviously great, which I always love. And apparently, he did only sign his first professional contract last year, but apparently now it seems like he's getting a lot closer to actually starting to break into the first team, at least to train with the first team regularly. And that's why they offered him a new deal, which is obviously great. Then another thing, Diego Costa spoke to Brazilian media, to ESPN from Brazil, after the Crystal Palace game. I'm just going to read out what he said now because cutting it down, summarising is a bit difficult. So I'm just going to read it. A game against the rival will always be an important game. After a loss at home and with a rival closing the gap, the importance only grows. We know this game against Manchester City will be a 6-point affair, and if we win the game, they will practically be out of the title race while we keep the advantage. It also depends on the match between Tottenham and Swansea. In any case, we will do our best. We hope that the next game, the ball will go in, obviously against Crystal Palace it didn't, and that we do a better job at handling these counter-attacking plays so we do not suffer from early goals again and thus avoid what happened, against Crystal Palace. Obviously, I like to hear these things always, he's not putting his head into the sand. He knows that he should have done better in some instances, even though, he kind of implements that he's been unlucky as well with the ball just wouldn't go into the net, which he's got, which he's got a point for as well, to be honest. But yeah, obviously, he's completely right. It is a 6-point affair, and like I've said in the preview yesterday, it is a must-win game, and we have to win it. And there's simply no doubt about it. And the last sort of small story at the end of the day, Tammy Abraham, obviously youth player from Chelsea, currently on loan at Bristol in the Championship, and doing really well there. He's been the first teenager to score 20+ goals. So he's doing really well, particularly because Bristol aren't doing so well overall in the Championship. So that he's scoring that many goals is really a proof of his quality, at least in the Championship at the moment. But he spoke to media outlets, and he said, for example, players like John Terry, they text and ask him how he's doing and how everything's going at Bristol and stuff, and they also congratulate him for good results and goals and stuff, which is obviously, you always love hearing that, and that is one of the reasons why we do love John Terry so much. He's not just our captain on the pitch. Well, he's not at the moment, but he's not just our captain. He does everything. Like, he talks to the youth. He keeps them, involved with the club, even when they're out on loan. That's the things he does, and just for doing things like that, in my opinion, it's worth giving him a new contract. He will accept not playing a lot of games like he did this year. He will accept that if that means he can stay. And you know, that's why I give it to him. But yeah, that's all from Chelsea Weekly this week. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave me all of your thoughts on those stories down in the comment section below. What are your thoughts? Can we actually sign Alexis Sanchez in the summer? Do you think we can? I have no idea. I can't really make up an opinion for it if I'm completely honest. I really don't know. But again, leave me your opinions and your thoughts down in the comment section below. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We massively do appreciate that, you know, every single time, of course, every new subscriber. Again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, you know, tonight, obviously, the game against Manchester City review will be out as soon as the game, as soon after the game as I possibly can make it. Usually an hour after the final whistle. Obviously, after that, there will be fan cams as well. Lou and Sammy will be at the ground making fan cams. So look out for those. Again, check out the match preview that I uploaded yesterday. But yeah, have a great day. I can't wait for the game. Very much looking forward to it. Up the Chelsea. And I'll see you next time.